I just liked this color. I feel like I have to address this because these are like so stinking cute. Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog. So I'm starting it off with a super sweet ladies brunch, which I have to go to right now. So I'll talk to you guys later. And I did bring my little 5-month-old with me. Do you like it, buddy? The other one's probably just lost. I think it's super cute, but I'll ask my husband what he thinks about it when he gets it. Can you make a cross? You make a cross for us? Okay, these are like so stinking cute, but I spent way too much time on them.
So cute.
Welcome to a new day. I just want to say I'm so sorry. These clips have been like so inconsistent. I feel like I have just been quite horrible at vlogging in this video. I thought that I would pick you guys up to get ready with me. I took a late morning shower and it is a Saturday today, so my husband's home with us. We just had slow morning. My hair is like so hard to brush. I have so many knots, but like I don't want to brush my hair too hard either because we have postpartum hair loss right now and I don't want to go too hard at my hair. Anyways, I'll show you guys the outfit. Just got on this gray t-shirt, some puke stains, and these jeans which I got from H&M. They are like my favorite jeans. Just fits so perfectly and I love the look of them. I guess you guys will also get to see my little simple makeup routine, which I definitely don't do every day, but it's just nice feeling put together sometimes. I'm also going to update you guys about how the playdate went and Good Friday, the service, just it was a very good day yesterday. How the playdate went, it was so sweet. I loved it, and I invited an older woman who, when my husband and I, we were still going to the church in town here, she went to that church as well. And I just really enjoy her company. It's like, how come out of everyone there, with all the young moms and everything, like, how come I like this older woman the best? But yeah, I invited her even though she's not a young mom. Her kids are grown, but I thought that she would still enjoy the fellowship because she is a stay-at-home mom. And it's just nice for stay-at-home moms to kind of get out sometimes. I was able to put together that playdate very quickly, low effort. The only really thing I had to do was just pick up my place. That's why I didn't vlog, because I had to wake up, take a shower, and start cleaning immediately to get ready for the playdate. It was just kind of a hectic morning. Well, I wouldn't say hectic, but busy trying to clean up. Apart from the cleanup though, there wasn't like much effort I even had to put into the playdate. Like, I really only bought croissants and that banner for the playdate. Very low cost. When I was still living in Arizona, we would have mom hangouts all the time. And whenever I went, the moms, they would make a little dessert, maybe brownie or just something to nibble on while you're talking with each other, and they'd have coffee. So I knew, like, when I have a house and I can host, not that I couldn't host at my apartment, but it's like when I host, I want to be able to have like this for the moms as well, because it's just so sweet. So yeah, I was able to do that. I had a casserole and some croissants, and then I invited 2 moms with kids, which is such a sweet time. I loved it. I kept telling my husband how much of a blessing it was, and so he actually said, like, why don't you host one once a month? So very sweet of him to be supportive as well. I'm not the best at makeup. Guys, This is my makeup collection. I literally use this brush to do my bronzer, and it's like I couldn't be bothered to go purchase a bigger brush, so I just use this one for my bronzer and my blush. So yeah, wonderful play date. Had a really nice time fellowshipping with all these Christian ladies, and then our kids, they got to, you know, be in a new environment. Well, not my kids, but their kids, and have new toys to play with. That afternoon, we met up with my husband in town. We got early dinner, went to Good Friday service, and that was such a good service at like one of the most beautiful churches. It was such a sweet little church. This is the faith update. My husband and I, we are now Presbyterians, which we used to be Reformed Baptists, and then just over a year and a half, my husband has slowly been researching about Presbyterian, and yeah, there's many reasons as to why we have come to the conclusion that we are, which baptism is not a like salvation issue. So it's like I can see both sides, but this is me following my husband because he wants to be a Presbyterian. That's his conviction, and I love it. We have been attending a Presbyterian church for the past few weeks now. We're thinking of becoming members there. We love that church. I love the people there. I'm very thankful for God's provision in my life and protecting me. My community is literally the church. That's the people that I hang out with. Not to say that you can't hang out with non-Christians, but I think as a Christian, your primary community should be your church, and those should be your friends, the ones that you can really connect deeply well with, you know, because as a Christian, you're called to live apart from the world. Okay, I've been putting on this bronzer for forever with this little brush. Maybe I do just need to go get a big brush so I take less time putting on my bronzer and blush. Let me go back to the Good Friday service now that I've told you guys the big news about us being Presbyterians now. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Baptists. I know some of you guys think we're weirdos. That's what I used to think of the Presbyterians anyways. The Good Friday service was just so amazing and very somber service. Am I saying that correctly? Just showing so much reverence, and it was a time to meditate on Jesus Christ's suffering and death upon the cross, which, yes, you know, those are things that we know, but sometimes we can grow so numb to it, and then Good Friday comes and you go into the service and you just kind of feel the weight of that. When the service ended and everyone was leaving in silence, it kind of just, you could feel it a little bit more, seriousness of it. An amazing service, so I gotta say. We went to a park after the service because the church was kind of near a park. And then we got ice cream on the way back, and it was a super sweet time, I will say. We also stopped at TJ Maxx really quickly, and I picked up a sourdough kit because I don't have a proofing bowl, and I feel like maybe that's what's messing me up because I just use a regular bowl I have and put a fabric in there. It took everything in me to not buy clothes, but I've been trying to do better about not buying clothes because I want to transition to more like natural fibers, and as I'm growing up and now I'm a mom to two, I want my style to be more mature. Anyways, this is basically my look. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. This morning we did Oliver's Easter basket, which I feel like I have to address this because we're just celebrating it as an American tradition, and I find no connection between Easter basket and eggs to Christ's resurrection. So we're just keeping it totally separate. So since this is an Easter weekend vlog, I want to show you guys the boys' Easter outfits. This is Oliver's. We got the boys' Easter outfits from Carter's. Well, this pants we did not. I think this pants from Walmart, which he's just had, but the shirt is from Carter's. It's got little carrots on it. And then Lincoln's is this super sweet outfit and comes with little suspenders. The shirt has tiny Easter details on it. I just liked this color combo, like the blue and the white. So that's what the boys will be wearing. Ambrose, he's gonna tie it together with his like light cream, it's a little bit lighter than this, suit jacket sort of thing, and then he's gonna wear denim jeans. And I'm gonna wear my dress that I made about a little over 2 years ago, I think. The perfect Easter dress. So I'm very excited. It's 4 p.m. I'm gonna start on dinner. Made myself a little matcha drink. I like having a drink while I'm cooking dinner. Recently I have been trying to cut out honey and maple syrup in my drinks because I would drink that like every time with my coffee or my matcha, and I just want to get to the point where I don't need to sweeten my drinks to drink it. I haven't tried this with oat milk before, and typically I don't get oat milk, although I do think I'm a little bit lactose intolerant. But I had a mom yesterday who was lactose intolerant. Was it yesterday? Yeah, she was lactose intolerant, so I got oat milk for her, and I'm gonna try this with oat milk. This is reminding me of yesterday at the playdate when like all of us moms had coffee in here that I made for us. I made all of us cold brews with vanilla sweet cream cold foam, and it was just a super sweet time, like I said probably a million times now. But typically it's just me using straws because Ambrose doesn't use it, so all my straws are dirty, and I'm like, wow, it reminds me of how we had such a great time yesterday. Women and their coffee, am I right? For an easy dinner, I always do this if I'm like on time crunch or just don't know what to cook. I'm gonna make chili. And I personally like chili. My husband doesn't really care for it, but he said to go ahead and make chili because he doesn't want a huge mess. If we can spare the mess, that means we have more time to spend together as well. While I cook dinner, I'm gonna be listening to the sermon from last week Sunday because I'm just like so in and out of service with a baby that I'm like not being fed from the pulpit. So I figured I just need to find my own time and listen to it. We are doing family worship now. How we know that family worship is starting is it starts with the bells. There we go. Okay, family worship is starting. A couple of things I have to do tonight to prep for tomorrow. After church, we typically go to a park for a picnic, but since it's Easter tomorrow, a family invited other families for a like fellowship lunch and potluck lunch. So I signed up to bring some M&M cookies, and I wanted to make mine festive with some pastel M&Ms, but they didn't have any, so I just got these, which thinking about it, I don't think these are pastel anyways, but I guess I'm gonna bless the church with some dye-free M&M cookies. Also at the potluck, they're gonna do an Easter egg hunt, and the directions were bring a dozen eggs per hunter. So we literally have Oliver's Easter eggs here that we bought for him to do his Easter egg hunt, which we did today, just around the house because it was raining earlier today. I bought some fruit snacks to put in here because I remember as a kid I loved fruit snacks. I mean, I still do. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, fill up these eggs and then get to baking the cookies. Little fun size. prep that I'm gonna do to just make the mornings go smoother is pack my diaper bag. So I did for a little bit switch over to a black bag, but in the stage of life when I'm trying to carry things for 2 boys, it's just a lot of things, and like cloth diapers are so big and bulky that I just had to switch over to the backpack again because there's more space in here. I wanted to show you guys what I put in the diaper bag as I'm like putting it away. Of course, we got some wipes. This is what I use for Lincoln's bum, for his butt paste. We got 4 diapers, and then the Stay Dry liners are also already in there. I need to get the changing pad for my car, but I'm gonna get that tomorrow because I don't want to go out in the dark right now. An extra outfit for Lincoln in case of like a blowout or something. 2 bibs. I put extra bibs in the car just because he soaks these bibs so fast, but I keep 2 in the diaper bag. Teething toy for Lincoln. I'm gonna put my water bottle right in the side. And then as for snacks, these are also for me because as a nursing mom, I get very hungry, and one incident 2 weeks ago, I literally felt like I was gonna faint because I just started feeling like that hot sweat come on, and thankfully inside my backpack I had 2 very old cuties in there, which I ate up. Got 2 bananas, 4 cuties. Oliver loves cuties. Also for Oliver, I know he's gonna be having some sugar already tomorrow, but just in case he cannot really find any eggs tomorrow because he's still very little and there's gonna be bigger kids doing the egg hunt as well, I packed him some, well, just 1 of the fruit snacks. That is everything going to my bag. I'm gonna go to bed now so we can wake up early for church. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. We are driving to church, so I'm vlogging on my phone, but I don't know if you guys are head covered